Alright, so I said I was going to do some weapon grinding between, and I did, and then I found a better weapon. So now we got a +5 kitchen knife, which supposedly does a lot of damage, but I think I might want to get it up to level 6 or so. It's getting close to its next level. We got to get anti-plant, and we got to get thunder on this thing. And then we can potentially level it up into the next tier. Though, we might actually want to get to the next dungeon to really get what I'm looking for. Heard the repetitive dungeon grind turns people off of this game. I can totally understand that. So is the kitchen knife better than the regular knife? Yeah, by a fair margin. A lot more damage, higher stat caps, and so on and so forth. The only immediate problem with it is its durability is piss. Like, at +5, it does not have much for durability to work with. We have a lot of weapons. Damn. We also got a bone rapier, which also very high. Whoa, very high magic stat. Look at that. I don't know. Let me check. What's our durability at? I guess it's fine. We're probably fine. Let me check my stats real quick. A little on the thirsty side. Let's maybe go buy some water, and then we'll go from there. But no, I absolutely... oh, here we go. Everything was rotated, and I got very confused as to where I was. I should have a ton of money, yeah. Perfect. Just buy a couple of these. He does sell stand-in powder. Oh, he even sells revival powders. I'm gonna overstock a little bit, because we're going to be doing some slightly dangerous things for a bit. I think. Oh, and I can sell some things. We can sell the Blizzard Gem. We can sell the Wiggler. Sell the Anti-Curse Amulet, and sell one of the antidotes. Okay. I think this is about as good as I'm going to be able to get it. I've got a lot of resources. Let's go on an adventure for a bit. Hey, and thank you Oliver Twister for the 4-month resub, or 5-month resub, 4-month streak. There we go. Haven't been keeping up with the vid, so I'm going to try and figure out what's going on as it happens. Should be pretty easy. Effectively, Genie destroyed half the world, and we're putting it back together by finding things in the dungeons that let us, like, replace stuff out in the world. You know, honestly, if I'm leveling my knife, we actually want to be on, like, the 5th floor. The later levels have more, like, statues and dragons, which are good EXP, but break my weapons faster, which I'm not a big fan of that mechanic. I feel like durability should just be a 1-on-1. Anyway. Ow. Actually, barely ow. Okay. We've got a lot of chests here. Hello. I'm here to level this knife. This chopper, this cleaver. How many you got for me? I mean, my main goal here is to make money, level weapon. Oh, right. This reminds me. Let's see. Weapon. If I'm not mistaken, her slingshot is ready to level up. We could get a double impact or try and save up to get this thing, but that's not going to happen. Build up not allowed with attachment. Oh, whoops. Oh, we should probably get it up to level 9 before I do that. I'll rank it up, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so we do have water up there. I'll need that sooner than later, but not immediately. Yeah, I want to go fight that first, that first boss, more or less after, like, a run or 3. I just want to prep my weapons, because this one does a ton. It just breaks pretty quick. Okay, there's one. And there's Statue Dog, which surprisingly does not cause extra durability loss. So what floor are you on now anyway? I missed a lot of last stream. So the last stream was mostly me... I think I got to the boss and then realized I couldn't do it and decided to go grinding instead. And then I did an amount of grinding off camera, and then we're doing a little bit more. So currently I'm on floor 5, as shown in the top right. But I'm going to be going back down to, what is it, floor 15 fairly soon. so that we can go fight the boss for the first time. Or first time. So we can beat the first boss, and then never have to fight it ever again. Because I don't want to deal with it. It's a doozy of a boss fight. At least I know how it works. And we'll just bring a silly amount of food and repair powder into the fight with me. So I don't have to worry about it as much. How you all doing today? Had a lovely day? I don't know. Woke up, had mac and cheese and peas with Shell. And then more or less I've just been recording non-stop ever since. There's too many games coming out, and too many games that I've missed, and too many DLCs and updates and other things. It's hard to keep track of all of them. The Dead Cells one was really impressive, though. I haven't actually gotten particularly Potato Cake. Huh. I haven't gotten particularly far with the Dead Cells DLC. I pretty much played that game a ton when it was in, like, very early access. Ooh, I am swinging left and right in a bad way. Okay. We've got one bat and a statue. There we go. Oop. Did that do 100 damage to the bat? I think it did. Damn. Oh, and he dropped a thing. He dropped an important thing, I guess. Actually, I don't know if it matters. Oh, we gotta go get some drinkies. Let's see, any new games you're excited to play that are coming out? Not for a while. There's a couple in February that I'd have to think about. But I think the only thing that's coming out in January is... oh shoot. There's a co-op Left 4 Dead shooter that looked pretty good. Kind of retro-futuristic, but I forget the name of it. That one looked kind of nice. And then... I guess there's like... Yeah, Anacrusis. That's the one. And I guess there's no reason for me to actually head for the exit. I can just leave the dungeon whenever I want. But yeah, Anacrusis looked good. Or at least, I hope it's going to be good. I found out about that game because there was specifically, Anacrusis is going to be early access. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, I found out about that one because the developer was taking pot shots at NFT people. Or is it cryptocurrency? I mean, tomato, tomato. And I was like, hey, I should pay attention to this game. Whoops. This is not what I'm doing. We are going back into the dungeon. Yes. Do I want to go to a later level and just burn repair powder left and right for more EXP? Maybe? I don't know. Let's go to floor 12. See what I can get. I am sad. Hydrated but sad. Just ran out of chocolate milk and it's like, oh. But that's what keeps me going. Ooh. Owie? That hurt. I was at a supermarket a couple months ago. I always like to try new things. It's kind of like, I don't know. I don't get to do a whole lot of exciting things during lockdown, so it's just like, alright, let's, Oh, I don't want to fight a Roganoff. What am I doing? There we go. But so we're at a grocery store, and it's just like, hey, they have barley chocolate milk. Let's try that. And I'm, like, absolutely hooked on the flavor. No, that didn't work. Still. Also, thank you, Verisok, for the 39-month resub. Jeez, 39 months. And how many bits? Thank you so much. Okay, what else we got? More statues. That's the problem with this floor. I'm gonna guess I could try and cleaver them. It's just gonna hurt this weapon. It's probably worth it for the EXP. Maybe not, actually. I think I might be better off just fighting the Skeleboys. Oof. Dungeon is circuitous. But still. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other games that have been coming out. That's part of the reason why I've committed to playing Dark Cloud, potentially 1 and 2, and then a couple other things, is because there's like Bupkis that's coming out for the next 2 months. And then it's going to get really bad, I want to say in March or something silly like that. Like, I know... there we go. I know there's going to be a certain... It's like a day or... kind of... Is it a day? I know there's a certain, like, period of time, sometime this, like, late winter, early spring, where I know there's, like, 6 or 7 games that I'm really looking forward to that are all coming out all at once. And it's kind of like the same general week as, like, Elden Ring and maybe it's Rune Fact. I don't know. I'd have to look at the release dates. I just remember looking at it and being like, oh, this is going to be actually really problematic. Oh, apparently if you backstab those guys, they just take a ton of damage. Neat. Do I dare? No. Fun's increased a little. Hey! The next thing you're excited for is Rune Factory 5 in March. I might have to give that a go. I tried playing the last Rune Factory. Was it 4? There was like one of them that came out on the Switch, and I played like just a little bit of it and was kind of unimpressed. I think it was because we played 2 hours and we did 0 farming, and maybe a little bit of adventuring. I don't know if I'd stream or record it though. Is the main issue. That like this is kind of the ultimate, the maximum level of grinding that I really want to do in a game. Anything that goes like above and beyond that usually starts feeling kind of heinous to me. Was it Rune Factory 4 Special? Maybe. I think that was the more recent one. I'd have to turn on my Switch to figure out which one it was. It's whatever one with the, like, the green dragon. There we go. Alright. And are you a king mimic? Yep. Alright, let's not be there. Oop. Cripes. She is just getting strong. Ah! Not expecting to see him there, but that's okay. Is he gonna get back up? No. Alright. And we get the skull key, finally. Time to walk across this entire dang dungeon. It's gonna take a bit. There we go. Yeah, so Rune Factory 5 is going to be full 3D instead of the way it looked before. Well, full 3D with artwork pictures during dialogue. Okay. I don't know. I think the main issue is always just time to completion for those games for me. It's just like, alright, when I sit down and play this, is it going to take 100 hours? And then I usually have to say like, I don't know, I might lose my mind if I try and do that. You know, for this one, I was trying to do some, like, weapon grinding and very quickly just kind of ran into a wall and just said, like, I don't know if I actually want to keep grinding here. Or just small benefits. Well, I certainly have a lot of water. Let's see. There are a couple of games I'll go out of my way for it. Like, one of the games, or 2 of the games that I have kind of on my list that I'm hoping to maybe put time into before things pick back up again, is I really want to play, let's see, I want to play the Dark Cloud games 1 and 2. And then I want to maybe do, like, Rogue Galaxy, which I want to say is, like, stupidly long. Do we actually have any oil? No, we do not. Alright, let's just leave dungeon. We're getting close. Never beat 2, but I did play some of it. Yeah. I've never played either of them. They're very much exactly the kind of game that I would have loved as a kid. I wish I had played. So is Wander named the characters Dad and Krompsch? Yes. I had made a joke. It's like, what if the cat was just the main character's dad transformed into a cat? And then I was just wrong. Since we're talking about games, have you seen Captain of Industry? I saw a Vac and maybe Orbital playing it. It looked interesting, but... I didn't actually put any time or thought into it at the time. I love automation sims and automation games. There we go. Like, it is by and far one of my favorite genres. There we go. But it's also very time-consuming. So there's another one... Oh... Was it called Outerverse that came out today? That is also, like, a really neat-looking automation game. Kind of reminds... I mean, it looks a lot like Minecraft and has... is probably heavily inspired by multiple mod packs from within Minecraft. Okay. Nope. Another Roganoff. There we go. Let's see. What was I gonna say? But yeah, that one seemed pretty neat too, but it's just time. Just got too many games to play and far too little time to do it. Maybe if I was only playing one. Like, one game at a time. Whoops. That's fine. Oh, the chest was blocking it. It's fine. We got more than enough ammo for this thing. Hey, water. Nice. I always wanted to get into some of the Minecraft mod packs. Could never get into the automation aspect. I was always doing it by hand. It's definitely... I don't want to say like an acquired taste. But I can totally see why a lot of people would bounce off of it. I love automation. Like, anything that lets me not do the same action over and over and over again is usually, like, a very attractive prospect for me. So specifically, one of my problems with a lot of, like, modern JRPGs, at least, like, the turn-based ones, is that they're kind of slow. Modern JRPGs in general, it's not just the modern ones. And so, I've been enjoying playing the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters recently, because you can specifically just auto-battle through trash mobs without having to worry about, you know, getting clobbered. And there's just something very satisfying about that, where it's just like, hey, I don't actually have to worry about just slogging my way through every single fight. Because, like, playing Pokemon is usually I just overlevel my starter and say, this is all I need to or want to do. Okay, we need more thunder and plants. The problem is, I don't think we've got any more. We got some thunder, but no plants. Let's see if any of these trigger. Nope. Yeah, some of these might give plants. Now, those seem to give static amounts. I guess I could put some into durability and just keep leveling it. Because it's super close. Or we just wait until we get a plant stone and move on to a different weapon. I might want to do that instead. Yeah, let's switch over to the Chris knife. The other benefit for the Chris knife is specifically it holds 3 orbs, so I can upgrade this thing tremendously. Oh. Let's just make this a stat stick and then probably jam it onto something else. Instead of thinking of evolving it. Okay. And then hers is getting there. It's close. Still a little ways away, though. Yeah, turbo mode is a must for all future turn-based JRPGs. Remaster, original, or otherwise. Or some kind of, like, Final Fantasy XII Gambit style, or... Like, there's a bunch of different things that you could do to make it work. It's just like, if I'm fighting the same trash mobs over and over and over again, I do not want to have to go through... Oh, hey. I just don't want to have to go through the same process over and over and over again. Especially for, like, a Rattata. You know, fighting endless Rattatas. You're just... It's not good. Okay, let's just keep bumping the durability on this thing. And attack. Things we have small amounts. Okay, anything else? Nah. Gonna try Nova Drift for the first time in your series on and encouraged me to get it for myself for Christmas. Hey! That is a good game. And they've got, I believe the official release of the Enemies 2.0 update is on the 18th. Though I think you can get access to that via the beta branch, like, right now. That's been on my bucket list of things I need to sit down and put some time into. I love that game. It's so good. Okay. Anything else? It's these guys. Weapon's almost broken, but it's almost ready to upgrade as well. Played a bit of Bad North last night, and oh boy, it's difficult. It has a difficult learning curve. I still have never played Bad North. It's... I have my list of, like, games that I'd love to put some time into. No, actually, let's just one-shot the Opar. Damn. No mercy. What are we thinking? Do we take what we got, stock up like crazy, and then go fight the boss and see new biomes? I think that's exactly what we do. Especially because we're picking up a bunch of weird other things. I said go for it. We'll save beforehand, so if I screw up or die, we don't lose everything. Last time I just kind of went gung-ho thinking it was going to be another QTE fight, and it was not. It was an actual fight that I had to care about. Leave the dungeon temporarily. I really wish when you went back to town you'd get all of your water back. You get all your food, your health, but you do not get your water. Okay, first things first, though. Let's go all the way over here. Let's see if this guy's woken up yet. Oh my god, he's been asleep for days. Well, never mind then. Okay, so that's a bust. Let's go over here. Hello! Let's take a look. First and foremost, Mellow Banana. Recovers HP, makes you feel thirsty. No thank you. Bomb Nuts? Buy. Bomb? Eh. Okay, got a lot of those. Rotten Fish. Ew. Petite Fish. A lot of money. Oh, these are also fish bait. Oh my gosh, I have a lot of money. Never mind then. Okay, so I got a lot of cheese. Let's see, how much... A couple of those. I don't want to get too much. But I do want to be ready for a fight. Because a lot of this stuff we can just kind of put away. We need be. I guess I could also just buy a bunch of bombs and just chuck them at the boss. I don't think that's that practical. Oh. Ooh, that's expensive. Let's just buy 4 bullion. Though I'm not actually sure why I'm buying bullion here. Okay, let's go see the old lady and put some things away, because I have too much junk in my trunk. Hello? Okay. So she can hold 60 items. That's kind of perfect. Let me see. There we go. Let's just hoard some garbage. Especially like the fishing rod and the manual. I'm never using those. I think I only need one treasure key. Okay, so I've got water, bread, and repair powder for days. We're gonna win one way or another. And if it's attrition, then so be it. Okay. Go here. Save. I think this is gonna be overkill. I don't even know if the boss is gonna be that tough. But I'm gonna clobber it. And hopefully I'm gonna prevent him from breaking the floor this time. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to succeed at that. Oh well, we'll see. Can you use the revive powder on the sleeping guy? Nope. At least not to my knowledge. Let's see. Weapon. Back to this. Oh, right. I was actually gonna upgrade this slingshot. Whatever. It's fine. We'll just make do without. Alright, Dran. Okay, that was a mistake. So I did want to see if she could actually do any bonus damage with this slingshot of hers. And the answer is a solid no. Okay, he's down. Now we just have to get up in here and get close enough right. Ow. There we go. This sure is a boss fight. Okay, got him. Now, somebody said he had about 200 HP. I think. Oh, I have to visit him in the morning. That's why he's always asleep. There he goes. Okay. Why is he always on the opposite side of the dang Dungan from me? Oh well, it's fine. I remember my friend playing this game and rubbing my nose that I couldn't afford a PlayStation 2. The thing was, he was about as poor as I was. His parents got him the game and not me. Do you think, is that fair? No, that's an incredibly rude thing for a friend to do. I had a friend who was not poor that would rub all of the consoles and games that he owned in my face. The funny part was that, like, most of the games that he bought weren't necessarily amazing, or they were, but he didn't appreciate it. But that is very much a not friend thing to do. It also depends on how old you are. Like, obviously, if you're really young, like, that's just inevitable because people don't understand. There we go. But no, this friend would, like, lord over me and pretty much anybody that he could. Because he didn't really understand, like, how to be nice to people. Oh, she could probably use some water. We might actually get hit here. Well, we'll see how it goes. There you go. Like, I remember the first time the guy had ever played Dungeons and Dragons, he wouldn't let us look at the rule books. So my brother and I actively just figured out how Dungeons and Dragons worked based on the first time we played it. Or, no, we weren't even allowed to play. I'm sorry. We were watching him and his brother's friend play it. And we were able to more or less recreate many of the core mechanics of 2nd edition or 1st edition Dungeons and Dragons. I'm not entirely sure. Purely just based on what we remembered of the mechanics. You can figure out D&D without looking at the rulebooks. That's serious skill. My brother and I were hooked from the moment we heard about it. And so, like, we went home with lined paper and we were starting to just, like, recreate how the combat worked. Thaco was confusing the shit out of us. I think we actually did the 3rd edition armor system before 3rd edition came out. From that, like, quick recreation where it's just like, this whole 2-hit 0 thing is stupid. Let's try... Got it. Let's try something else. And then my dad figured out what we were doing. He's like, yeah, here's the D&D books. And it's like, what?
What happened to me, and who are you? What? You say I was being manipulated? I, Dran, the god of beasts? What an embarrassment. Hey, kid, sorry about that. I see. So that's what's been happening on the Earth. The Dark Genie. That's what the old man, the Fairy King, called it. If that's the case, we might be in trouble. I've heard that name before. Long ago, a monster called Black Demon appeared in East Terra. The creature caused massacre after massacre, almost brought the world to an end. Neither the most gallant knights nor the most powerful of sorcerers could stand before the horror of the creature, much less harm it. Its power seemed as vast as the limitless power of genies, thus people started to call it the Dark Genie. It wiped out nearly all of the known kingdoms of the world. Ultimately, only a few people survived on Earth. Then, when all seemed lost, a tribe called the Moon People created an enormous urn that could seal tremendous magic power and trapped the Dark Genie inside. The world recovered and peace was restored. The world was saved by the Moon People and their mastery of the magical arts. That's all I know. If you want to go after the Dark Genie, you better have the Moon People on your side. The Moon People live quietly deep in the woods, in a place located beyond the Madataki village. The Madataki village is just south of the Norune village. Why not go there first? Odd that the Fairy King, who never liked humans, gave a kid like you the power of that stone. He's got something up. Oh well, I can use some fresh air for a change. Up on my back, I'll give you a lift outside.
Really glad the emote point cost got reduced. Means you can make the squish lurk whenever you want. Yeah, I figured I'd do that so people wouldn't feel compelled to sub. Just to get access to the emotes.
I appreciate your work, kid. I don't have a clue just how powerful this genie is, but it was powerful enough to control me. Be prepared and take this along with you.
World map acquired. Hey!
This is no plain world map, kid. It's a magical map that takes you to the place you point to, instantly. First, use this map to get to the land of Madataki village. I hear that the Moon People live deep in Wise Owl Forest. Once you reach Madataki, first thing, visit Great Treants. Follow the river, and you'll find it. It might look a bit weird, but he takes good care of the people. He is sure to give you a hand. So long!
Okay, so this is my town. So it's late evening, so we're gonna have to wait till morning, if I remember. Oh well, might take a little while. Alright. Move, remove? No. Okay, so we have to actually use the item. Nope, it ain't here. Alright, where is it? Ah, go to other area. Got it. Looks like there's another... Oh, Divine Beast Gaze... I got it. He just had a map in his hair. Yup. Don't you? Knew one guy in middle school who had, like, just the most hellacious fro ever. And he would keep things up there. Like, multiple pencils and whatnot. I don't think he ever really had a practical purpose for doing so. Because he was barely, like, he barely cared about school. But it was really fun where a teacher would be like, alright, pull out your pencils. You know, let's get the test started. And he'd just reach up into his hair and then just remove. Ah. Ah, party member. Goodbye, party member. Well, this place has seen some shit. And I'm assuming there is nothing for me to do here. Well, onwards. You do the community request for the townspeople. Haven't yet. Probably will at some point, because I know you get good stuff for it. What? Who the? Haha! Oh, you. You must be that monster that ruined the village. I know I'm right. You can't lie to me. That face of yours, it's a villain's face. Get ready. The hurt's coming. Enough already. Gah! Huh. Oh, shoot. Well, I succeeded all the same. You're not as tough as you look. Wait, what? He landed on his face and I still failed! Ah! Ah. Or was that it? Boy in a tree. What do you want? Go home. You're too much of a wimp for me. Oh. We're gonna have to do that again, aren't we? Well, this is slow. Boy, that's one thing I really like about modern gaming. Ladder climbing is not that slow most of the time. Let's try that again. I don't like the QuickTime events. Especially don't like the fact that I have to just redo them again. Yeah, the slide down the ladder is so nice. Okay, here we go. Okay, battle time. Is it the same? Come on! Even though it's just because I missed that last one, even though he was flat on his face. Say, you're kind of strong. Huh. Look, I'm not out by a long shot. My stomach's killing me. Just wait till I'm better. See you then. Papa? And hey, I'm only saying this once. You better listen. My name is... Goro. No. Papa. Baka nail. What? We don't want to go with the nothing but dad party members? Secret dad squad? Big Papa? Oh, yeah. Let's go Big Papa. This... All caps, too. Because reason. Big Papa. Big Papa! Oh. Dad! Hunter's earring acquired. What does that do? Hunter's earring. Wearing it lets you understand the language of the forest people. Sweet. Nope. I don't know. Let's go. Are we fighting him again? I lost my hunter's earrings. Have you seen them? You can understand the forest fairies when you wear them. I use them to talk to Trian. I don't really need to, though. I've already mastered their language. Oh, I wonder if Trian is still all dried up. I want to see Trian. Check it at the huge hole deep in the village. No, thank you, Big Papa. So just to make sure I'm not missing anything, it's Cromch, Dad, and Big Papa, right? Yes. Okay, big hole. All the river is certainly dried up. I see a sign there? Or no, that's the fishing hole. Maybe we go in here. Nope. Okay. Here's the other option. River. Oh. Okay. Well, it's nighttime. At nighttime, what if the sign is the treant? That'd be a sad little treant. Go fishing! All he says or does. Okay, so here's a question. Georama. Do I... I don't have any Georama bits that I can pull over. I was really hoping I could yoink the river from the other region. Okay, so that's where he is. So it's gotta be here-ish. Yeah, oh boy howdy, that's freaky. It looks dead as shit. Treant, in its current state, is helpless without water. Treant is a tree fairy that controls the water element. Without water, it seems like speaking is difficult for it. I like how the Fairy King just looks perpetually just mildly bewildered, but like also uncaring. It's like, huh, that's some shit. Cromch, you on your own must connect the river that was cut off here at Madataki village and revive Treant. Treant will then surely aid you in your quest. This is a village which I saved with Atla. The village could be revived if the Atla can be found. The Atla are probably scattered around the Wise Owl Forest. You can enter the forest by opening Madataki's gate here. I will open the gate for you. Go and see what you can find. Listen, Cromch. Make the river your priority. Connect the river to save Treant. Got it? Ugh. I want to be a voice actor for a game where I'm not doing any actual voice acting. All I'm doing is, ha! And just nothing. Just no lines. I say one word and the word is just like, fudge. And that's it. And that's the only line I say the entire damn game. You know, everybody else is fully voice acted, but I'm the silent, not silent protagonist. I want to voice Link. But not Link, because Link is too classic.